Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Talk Diabetes with Inkiruka, and today I'm going to be talking about those other hidden surprising triggers that can make your blood sugars go high other than just the food you eat or the carbohydrate meals you eat. So are carbs the only villains behind high blood sugar levels? Well, let's think again. In today's video, I'm going to be bursting the myth that says that only carb-heavy meals spike your blood sugar levels. And I will be revealing the hidden triggers you might just be ignoring. So now, let's start with the obvious. Are carbohydrate-rich meals like bread, pasta, potatoes, are they the only ones, the only food groups that can cause your blood sugar levels to go high, or are they the only things that can make your blood sugar levels rapidly go high? The answer is yes. Yes, in quotes. So all these meals that I have mentioned will cause a rapid increase in your blood sugar levels. And the reason why this is because carbohydrates are actually broken down into glucose, which is your body's main source of energy. So let's bust that bubble. Carbs are not the only cause of high blood sugar level. There's more to this story. The surprising triggers, sit back and listen. Number one, stress. I cannot overemphasize the effect of stress on our blood sugar levels. It's really crazy. So let's carry on. Even without food, stress can make your blood sugar levels go way high. And how does this happen and why does this happen? So when you're stressed, hormones such as cortisol signal to your liver, which is the body's store for glucose, to release glucose. So you can see the impact of stress on your blood sugar levels. Signal to your liver, which is the glucose store of the body, now releases glucose that you don't really need. Then number two, lack of sleep. I talked about this in one of my last videos. Just one night of having a bad sleep can really mess up with insulin sensitivity. And when this happens, your body cannot effectively utilize the insulin that it produces to manage the glucose, thereby leading to higher levels of blood sugar in your bloodstream. Number three, illness or infection. So when you're ill, what your body does to kind of accommodate the energy levels is that it triggers the release of glucose to help fight whatever infection that you might be dealing with. And in turn, this leads to your blood sugars going way high, even without you having to eat anything. And number four, some certain medications like steroids, antidepressants, yes, and over-the-counter cold medications also affect your blood sugar levels. Now, let's talk about other triggers other than the ones I have just mentioned now. So I'm going to talk about other hidden food triggers that might surprise you. So there are so many food groups that we think don't cause increase in our blood sugars. Well, let me bust your bubble and surprise you a bit. We've got like high fat meals. So example, your burger, your pizza, or those heavy cream dishes can actually delay glucose spikes, but later on can cause a prolonged increase in your blood sugar levels. So keep an eye on those kind of meals. So if you're someone that is on insulin, it might be wise for you to split your dose into two so that you can manage those blood sugars that will go up much later. So caffeine, oh my goodness, I'm so shy about this one. I am a victim of caffeine causing my blood sugars to go high. I know that this is like, will I say cliche? No, I know that I'm not meant to be taking too much caffeine, but I kind of love my black coffee, and sometimes I just have to have it. So now let's go back to the topic of discuss and forget about me just going away out of what I was discussing. So black coffee might be fine for some people, but for others, it can just slightly raise your blood glucose levels, especially if you consume in large amounts. So I think I should be telling myself this. I actually consume quite a lot of coffee, and it sometimes spikes my blood sugar, and then sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just torn in between. So that's about coffee and the caffeine. So the same thing goes with the caffeine contained in like Coke Zero and all of that. You can also notice a slight increase in your blood sugars if you keep an eye on that. So number 3 is alcohol. So what you can do, number 1, you can pair your protein or healthy fats with lots of vegetable to help cushion the breakdown of glucose later on when those meals have digested, because every meal we have actually they have an impact on our blood sugar levels. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that when you're having your carbohydrates, you need to pair with protein or fiber. So this helps slows down the release of glucose into your bloodstream. And then number 2, you need to learn to manage stress through physical activity or meditation. I know it's easier said than done. Everybody keeps saying, oh, don't stress yourself, you need to. But I just believe that we all have to make that conscious effort to try and manage stress as well as we can. I am learning now, and I'm beginning to see the positive impact of managing stress very well. So I have devised so many methods of managing stress, and it's working for me now, and my blood sugars are so much better. And number 3, you must prioritize your sleep. I don't joke with my sleep. Even those power naps, even if it's 15-20 minutes, I will do it. It helps a lot. And then you have to monitor your blood sugars on a regular basis. And most importantly, I always talk about this, keep a food and mood journal. So the next time your blood sugar spikes, don't just blame bread or carbs, but stress, sleep, and lifestyle. And the carbs themselves are also culprits. So if this video has helped you, give it a like, you subscribe, and hit that bell for more science-backed health tips. Remember, it's not just the carbs. Know the real triggers. Control your numbers. Bye.